Hey guys, so today I'm filming a get ready with me using the Maybelline Studio Quad in the shade Cozy Cashmere. This is a limited edition shade. On my Instagram I asked you guys whether you would see the Cozy Cashmere or Copper Chic. 5 people voted for Cozy Cashmere and 3 voted for Copper Chic. So next month I'm going to do a get ready with me using the Copper Chic, but I wanted to use this one today, and I'm going to have a link down below to where I found this on eBay. At the time that I purchased this, there were a lot of others available, so I will have that link down below, so hopefully you guys can get your hands on it if you have been looking for it. And if you already own it, hopefully this will inspire you to pull it back out. It's a great quad. What's awesome about this is that it has 2 matte shades, which is very unique for a Maybelline Studio Quad. Most of them are all shimmery metallic finishes. So that is the look that I'm going to create today, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to just get started with my face products. As you can see, I have nothing on at all. I'm going to start with my primers. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte and the NYX Pore Filler. As you can see, I'm almost done with both of these, which is very exciting. I'm pretty sure the Rimmel will run out first. That NYX Pore Filler has lasted me a lifetime, or only a year, but you know what I mean. And I applied this Rimmel primer all over my face. And it is like a lotion consistency. It kind of smells like glue though. I don't love that, but it's not that big of a deal. So now going in with the pore filler and applying this on my nose and the sides of my nose where I have larger pores, just so that my foundation does not sink into them. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Revlon Colorstay Oily Combo version in 150 Buff. I did do a whole review video on these Beauty MP foundation pumps. I'll have that link down below in case you're interested in getting a pump for this foundation. This is a foundation that I really like to use on my filming days, just because I don't really want to use my high-end foundations that frequently. So this is pretty nice. That's what I'm going to be using today. And I'm just going to dot this all over my face. And this gives a pretty solid medium coverage, and it helps even out my skin tone. And then I will go over any blemishes with concealer to help give them a little bit more coverage. Gonna take a little bit more, and this pump is very easy to control, which I love, so I won't get too much or too little. So then I'm gonna blend in my foundation with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This is my favorite brush for foundation. I find that it gives my foundations an even fuller coverage because it is so dense, and I just press it into my skin first, and then I will go back and buff it. And I'm not going right up under my eye. I am stopping about right here because I don't want heavy foundation under my eye. Now moving on to concealer. For my blemishes, I have my MAC ProLongwear in NC15. I actually have started sitting this upright, and you can see I don't have that much concealer left. I got this last Christmas, so that's exciting but also sad. This is an amazing concealer for blemishes and for under eyes for all skin types, so I really love this. And I'm going to be just applying this to my blemishes where I need extra coverage, and I actually have a lot right now. This concealer does a really great job of covering that. For my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the Brightener shade. I really like this. It has a really nice smooth texture to it, and it is nice and lightweight. And I'm going to take this down the center of my face as well to help even out this highlight. And to blend in my under eye concealer and highlighter, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I like to use the pointed side to help blend that out. To blend out the concealer on my blemishes, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I will have all the products and the brushes listed down below for you guys. So now moving on to the rest of my face. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm putting a little bit of a dip in this, and I've definitely flattened it out. And I'm going to be applying that with my e.l.f. Small Tapered brush. This brush is so awesome for applying any under eye concealer, or it could also be really nice for cheekbone highlighter. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using a different powder today. This is the Milani Multitasker in the shade number 2 Light Medium. This is a really awesome yellow powder. I love this a lot last winter, and I just haven't really used it in forever, so I wanted to pull it back out and see what my thoughts were on it now. This gives nice medium coverage, I would say. Medium to full. I think it's a great powder. And I think that they may have discontinued this shade. I know they at least discontinued the shade number 1 Light, which is such a bummer. I don't know why you would discontinue just one shade. Then the line is not going to work for everyone. So that does not make sense to me why that happens. But anyway, I'm still going to be using this powder. And hopefully using it up, we'll see what I think about it and how it lasts throughout the day. Now moving on to bronzer and contour, I'm using the Revlon PhotoReady Bronzed and Chic bronzer. The top 2 for bronzing, the bottom 2 for contouring. This is just my favorite thing right now. For the bronzing, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. stippling brush to give a nice light wash, starting at the hollows of my cheeks, then working up along my temples and my hairline, and some on my jaw. Then the same on the other side. I like to start under my cheekbones because that's where I want the most color. I have started at my hairline before, and that can look pretty crazy. So then just blending whatever is left onto my neck. Then for contouring, like I said, I'm going to take the bottom 2 shades in my Sigma F05 small contour brush, which fits really well right in the hollows of my cheeks. Then I'm going to blend all that out with my Real Techniques blush brush because I can get a little overboard on the cheek products. So now for blush, I'm going to be using one of the items that I mentioned in my October favorites. This is the MAC Mineralize Blush in Warm Soul. One of my top 3 favorite blushes for fall. This goes with everything. I'm going to be using it in a lot of looks and a lot more get ready with me's, just because it is such a perfect neutral peachy color that gives just the right amount of color to your cheeks without taking the focus away from the eyes or the lips, which is why I really love it. But that's what that looks like again. And I just applied it with my Walmart HD angled blush brush. Then to highlight, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle with the Real Techniques setting brush. This is not my favorite highlighter because it's chunky. I much prefer the Balm Mary Luminizer because it is super smooth. But I find that when I use this brush to apply it, I don't notice the chunky bits as much, and it applies it really nicely. So I do like that. So this is a really nice combination. onto the eye makeup first. I'm going to start with primer. I'm going to be using the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to apply this from lash line to brow bone. So I'm not going to use any bases today, but you could if you'd like. So here is what the quad looks like up close. So First, I am going to take the lightest shade here on my MAC 239 flat shader brush and pack this all over my lid. This is a really metallic champagne white gold kind of color. Really nice. So like I said, packing this on the entire lid. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush into this second brown shade. It has some gold shimmer in it. And I am going to lightly feather this onto the outer half of my lid. And like I said, I'm feathering this lightly, not a particular technique to this. Then I'm going to take that same Sigma E25 blending brush and I'm going to take this deep reddish brown here and apply this into the crease. And I'm going to go about halfway in. And I'm going to start at the outer corner and then work my way towards the center of the eye. And then I'm going to take the same brush and blend it upwards with whatever is left to help soften the lines of this shadow. For my transition color, I'm going to be using this matte deep burnt orange and my Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush. These shades are super pigmented, and I'm also going to be going into the inner corner of the eye and then working backwards and really smoking out that crease. This is obviously a very dramatic look, if I did not already say so. That is my choice by using all the colors. You can definitely get a more soft look, but I wanted to go full on intense. For my brow highlight, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brulee, which is a matte cream. And I'm going to be using this crease brush from the Up and Up brand of Target. And I'm going to apply this under my brow bone, like so, and I'm also going to use this to help blend out that orange shade. I used to use this Wet n Wild shade all the time to help blend out my crease and transition colors. So for eyeliner and mascara, I use the Maybelline Line Stiletto Liquid Liner, my Rimmel Exaggerate Eyeliner in Nude, my Calvin Klein One Mascara, and my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. This mascara probably only has a couple days uses left out of this, and then it will be all done. So now for the lips, I'm going with a deeper nude peach. I think would be really flattering with this. So I wore this whole look in my fall 2014 makeup purge face and eyes. I'll have that video linked down below, and I really liked the way that the look came out, so that's why I wanted to do a get ready with me on it. So for the lip products, I'm going to be using the Tarte Matte Lip Surgeons in the shade Exposed, a really nice peachy nude. This color is different than the blush. The blush is more mauve and this is more peach. And I'm just going to apply this. I feel like I look like an idiot when I put on lip colors, but what can you do? So that is what the lip product looks like. And then on top, I'm going to be using the Buxom Lip Gloss in the shade Sandy, which is also a peachy nude, but it is lighter. This is one of my absolute favorite lip combinations of all time. I really love it. And the gloss just lightens it a bit and gives it more of a glossy finish. So this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me using the Maybelline Cozy Cashmere Quad. Like I said, I will have a link for it down below so you can get your hands on it. If you have this, let me know your favorite ways to wear this or what other colors from different palettes that you combine with this. And I really love it. I think the formula is wonderful. This is a gorgeous metallic and really, really nice matte. So I was really, really happy to see that from this quad. And I'm very, very happy to own it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.